Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, my little night dwellers. Oh, Carmen, you actually haven't been on since. It's already growing back, but I shaved everything completely off. I had a sore that was growing underneath the beard and it was starting to dry out and get really difficult to manage, to maintain. So yeah, I shaved everything off. You missed one hell of a night, the night of the reveal, because Emmy, Tyler, Juno, Monroe, everyone was losing their mind. All right, so last weekend I ended up. It was really only it was like last week, so I don't remember if it was last week. It might have been the week before that. Yeah, I think it was the week before that because it was the last week that I was doing days. Um, grr. I'm having issues. It was funny because a few people were like, "Put it back now," and I told them I was like, "Trust me, it's gonna grow fast enough. You're not even gonna notice." But so last weekend, I had to cancel my Paleo streams because I was a derp and didn't make sure that the updates and everything else were done. And I think last weekend we were also having just a lot of thunderstorms, so it was a wild weekend. Um, oh, it was also there. It was also a weekend. I had literally like 3 days left on a Wuthering Waves event, and that basically just kind of like completely screwed me up, and I'm very confused. There we go. I was like, I'm very confused right now because it is not updating my chat. Weird. Anywho, because of that, I did promise that we were going to have an entire weekend of nothing but Palia. So tonight and tomorrow, if for whatever reason I need to skip tomorrow, I will do it on Monday, as soon as I get back from Lubbock. Yes, it gives me an entire weekend to hopefully grind out enough of this essence to finally finish this damn quest. Because I still haven't finished it. In fact, I literally, since the last time that I streamed, which I believe you were on for the last time that I streamed Palia. Yeah, but I'm not as like focused on the market just because it's back at least like once a month. I am, however, just so absolutely determined to get this quest with the essence done. I'm so fed up with grinding out essence. I kind of wish they had a better way to do it. There is the wait, what does it want me to do over... Why does it want me to go over there? What's over here? What do you want me to go there for? Day with Destiny. Infected Essence and the H... I ain't got no reason to go over there. I need to go over here. It's actually gonna take me like a couple minutes to get back in the swing of where the keys are for this game, because I've been playing a lot of Wuthering Waves, a lot of Zenless Zone Zero, and a whole lot of New World Eternum. And I'm so sorry, guys. Give me just a second. I will be right back. Alright. Let's try that again. Sorry about that, guys. I literally have a pimple forming in like the absolute worst spot. It's right next to the bridge of the nose, just in the crease, right where the bridge of my glasses will sit on it. So, yeah, it is not a fun time. All right, so. Well, that just happened. I come back and it just immediately be like, no, you're full. I'm gonna do that. It's super weird that I have so much stuff. Banner 1 and Statue 1. I highly doubt anyone still needs any of this. Okay, I don't need the statue. I know I don't need the banner. Nope. All I need left on this one is the mermaid. Wild. Will it let me literally just... Yes, it will. I'm literally just gonna do that because I highly doubt anybody else needs them. Especially at this late in the game. I despise that of all of the songs from it, Soda Pop is the one that is stuck in my head. Why? There we go. Thank you, ADHD brain. Just switch the song that's in my head from Soda Pop to Golden, and I will take that. I was a ghost, I was alone. Given the throne, I didn't know to believe I was the queen that I meant to be. Yeah, both lives, lived too large, tried to play both sides, but I couldn't find my own place. All the problem child, 'cause I got too wild, and now that's how I'm getting paid. I'm done hiding, no, I'm shining like I'm supposed to be. We dreaming large, we've come so far now, I believe. We're going up, 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 up. Even together we're golden, and we gotta be golden. Oh, 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 up, up, up with all our voices. Oh, I'm done hiding now, I'm shining like I'm supposed to be. We're dreaming hard, we come so far. Sorry, I'm letting myself get distracted. Excuse you? considering the seed is another thing that I needed. Ow. My body is being rude and I need it to stop. You bastards! I'm broken to a million pieces. I can't go back. Hello, hello. Welcome in, good sir. How was your stream tonight? Huzzah! 14 essence. I think fishing is the way that I need to go. You fell asleep during it? Oh no! Oh no. I will say that is one thing about it is like if I even remotely start feeling like I'm gonna fall asleep, I will just be like, all right guys, sorry, I know it hasn't been a long stream, but yeah, no. We Gucci for tonight. I will also say, y'all have to give me quite a bit of credit for sticking to the plan and giving y'all Palia this weekend, because I am like stuck on New World Eternum. I am doing so flippin' much on it right now, but I did promise you guys. Now, Richard, I know, has seen it because he reacted to it, but Carmen, I want to give you a heads up in case you haven't seen my post in the Discord. No, I did not forget about my Palia crew. It's just been there's been so much going on, and quite frankly, Palia just hasn't held my attention as much because once you get to a certain point, like, you start kind of running out of things to do. Obviously I have like all of my other plots to build on and everything else, but you know, it's one of those you really have to be in the mood and in the groove to like want to sit down and start building. Whereas I've been in more of like an adventuring and everything else mood. But back to what I was saying. I don't know if you've seen the post in the Discord or not, but depending on how these next couple of weeks go, I might be taking a hiatus from streaming. I don't know how long the hiatus will be. It'll just depend on how long it takes me to get used to the schedule that I am basically volunteering to put myself through. I don't know how tired it's gonna make me, but I do know that it'll be like probably every other weekend, or potentially like one full week out of each month I will get to stream. Assuming I'm not just dead tired and sleeping the entire time. I officially submitted an application for a new job today. I submitted it this morning, and it's one that will I, you know, am I going to hate my life? Absolutely. I mean, I already hate my life, but this job will get me out of debt. Like this singular job is all I will need to get myself out of debt. And that's the only reason why I'm going for it, because I have $106,000 in student loans that start accruing interest again starting on August 1st. So I need, yeah. So I need a job that's going to actually help me get that taken care of and get it down. And I have a couple options to go for. One of them, me and Richard's buddy Clay, basically like lost his shit on me just with me considering going to it. But I found an alternative that is basically equally as bad. So the original thought that my buddy Clay just kind of like, well, I call him my buddy, he's more like an uncle. But the one that I thought about doing that he, and I still might do, I flat out told him I haven't applied to it yet, but I still might, and that is the oil field. Because naturally everyone knows oil field is going to give you all of the money you need as long as it is good. Technically I'm not selling my soul, but I am selling my body. I applied to be a machine operator for the mines here in New Mexico. I'm gonna throw you away, put you there. Yeah. Yeah, no, like I said, I told Anne about it the other night, and she was like, no, please no, don't go anywhere but there. But after I told her my like whole game plan and the whole reason why like I'm down to where I don't have many options, she understood, and kind of sees where I'm coming from right now. Basically what my game plan is I'm gonna start off as a machine operator, and I'm gonna work with them for like 1 or 2 years under that, and then I'm gonna see if I can't train up to be an electrical engineer. Because if I can get into the I&E tech position, I will be guaranteed anywhere from 80 to 120,000 a year. Plus, with the electric engineering experience, I'll be able to transfer to pretty much any other, like, damn near any other company, you know, in the States. On top of that, it will give me even more points towards my goal of... Ooh, that was close. You almost made it, you little shit. It'll give me more experience towards my my ultimate goal of my my own company. You know, my gaming company, which I've considered doing 2 separate companies, one that'll make video games and one that will make consoles. And having the experience in both fields will help me out quite a bit. Exactly. And yeah, like just the electronic engineering or electric engineering, you know, whichever way you want to look at it, that's going to open so many options for me as far as careers and things like that. Even if it doesn't, even if I can't get to my company. Now, that being said, I will never stop pushing to try and get my company, but it'll give me options in between. But the reason I talk about the hiatus and getting used to the schedule is, one, it is stationed in Carlsbad, and it's on site, which means I will be moving. What I'll probably end up doing, since it'll be kind of a temporary type thing, is I will more than likely get a 5th wheel, and I will have the 5th wheel up there, and then I will have I'll leave all of my like permanent stuff here. But the shifts are going to be it's a really weird schedule, but it's a schedule that I'm basically doing right now anyways, as messed up as my schedule is. It would be 4 on, 3 off the first week, and then it's 3 on, 3 off the second week. Which I don't know how that works out. Because they said essentially it's like 4 on, 3 off, 3 on, 3 off, 4 on, 3 off, and then you get like 7 days straight to reset your sleep schedule, and then you'll come back and do the same. It'll be the same days, but reverse shifts. So the first half, or like every month, I will alternate schedules. 1 month I will be 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. And then the following month I'll be 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. So it's 12-hour shifts, typically 4 days a week. That's 48 hours a week. And the pay is starting just under $32 an hour. So if I can get this job, it will save me. Like, will it kill me physically? Probably. It'll also probably get me in the best shape that I've been in my life. It'll give me a chance to get back into that shape anyways. But more so than that, it will it will save me financially. As much as I hate to have to put it that way, and basically, you know, round is not the shape that I'm going for, though. I don't want to look like Gary. Wait. I need that one. I mean, I would say poor Gary, but he does it to himself. Shit, what all do I need? Okay, I need to keep the midnights. I need to keep the mushrooms. There's the floatfish mushroom. There's the midnight. I need to keep that. I can get rid of that one. Let me just do that. Okay, now I just need the enchanting runestone, and I literally I'm gonna have to find that one. But that should have cleared up quite a bit of space for me. Oh, wait. That one can go, that one can go, that one can go, that one can go. No. Boom, 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 ba-dum, boom, boom. Ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, boom, boom. Those are rare materials. But I don't know what the materials are for. Those are common materials. I can get those pretty easily. That one's also a material, so I kind of want to keep it. Damn you! Enticing me with your heathenry. Okay. Now, back to the Elderwood. Because I still have so much more essence to gather. Why? Why do they require so much essence? Requires nearly 3 full stacks. Damn you, because I want to get the Sacred Flower so I can get that, but I also don't want to have to re-get that amount of essence. I mean, I'll have to re-get it anyways, just so I can get the Sacred Flower later, but I want to finish that damn quest. Yay! Um. Okay, well, it should be starting here any minute. I thought anyways. I thought it started at 9, but I guess not. Wait. Is it over there? Or is that a person? Oh, it does start at 10? Okay. Hi. I'm done hiding, now I'm shining like I'm supposed to be. We're dreaming, but we come so far. Yay! Whee! Ooh, an elderwood fern. What the hell? Oh, that was rude. Yoink. Oh, that was rude. There we go. Okay. Got a lot of stuff out of that. Screw your pixie weed. Freaking 76 of them. New seeds are only obtained via the Pixie Blossom Bounce. Well, that's just rude. Oh! Ooh! I got the Wedding Arch. I got, what are... Oh, claw machine ones. Yay.
a potato. Oh, I got Priscilla.
Yay! I got genius. She's a genius. Alright. I want those to go first. And then in 10 minutes, I will send those. Yeah. Sure. We'll do it that way.
I'm a potato.
How dare you only give me one? The essence should be strong with you. You disappoint me. You're all very disappointing. Well, hi. No, wait, no, not you. Oh. Oh, that was rude. That was so rude. That was downright evil. No! I know that shit did not just happen. What the hell? Listen here, you little shit. There we go. No. Okay, I was about to say, I was pretty sure I saw.
Do, 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 do.
16 essence. I'll take that. I think I'm done going after the trees and such because like they did. I don't really even get anything off of them. Like I'm raising my wood cutting. There's that, but I mean at this point there's not really much point in raising my wood cutting. Just like technically there's really not a reason to raise my archery. Now if they made, here's what they need to do. They need to give you like a special bow that can either do volleys
or do like multi-shot. Well, that was rude. Elderwood. Just a lotus. Oh, that gave me 11. Shit, I'll take that. We're into the end. We're into the out now. We're going into the out now. Oh, never mind. I'm still gonna need another. Yeah, no, never mind. 999, that's still not gonna be enough. That'll get me just below 3,000. But it's still not gonna be enough. I don't like that. Even more so, I don't like that you have to take up bag space with that. Like, if they want you to collect that much, they should have made it a currency. You no! If they don't fix that shit right there, I swear to God, I will quit. Y'all will never see me play Palia again. That is such a horse shit. The teleporting Ogapoos. Singularity 6, get your shit together. I don't have any of the barrier breaking ones. That's right. Damn, I missed. Sometimes I can get that second shot. Yep. What's up, Juno? Speaking of one of the ones that freaked out. Oh, I'm down to the slow arrows. Wait. I have more of those. Wait, are you who I think you are? Oh, yep. Oh. Damn. Got you. Finally found you.
Taka! Oh, Pixie Smalls. It's the Pixie Small S'more.
Alright, so I need to. No, I did not just fill one of y'all little bastards on my arm. I thought I chased all y'all away. Ow. Ouchie. So Juno, how are you tonight? Is Monroe gonna be on as well, or is it just you tonight? I am doing. I don't really know how I'm doing just yet. I'm still trying to kind of wrap my head around some decisions that I made today. Which I will tell you about here in just a moment. Got you. Okay. I don't think either of y'all are in the Discord yet. Which I'm surprised about. I can actually double check. Are y'all in my Discord? If so, you're awfully quiet. Yes, you are. You are correct. So, I don't know if you saw my post in Discord or not. But depending on how... I'm hoping it's like within a week that I hear back. But depending on how long or how these next like week to 2 weeks go, I might be taking a hiatus from streaming. And will be completely just resetting my whole schedule when I do come back. The reason for that is because as of this morning, I put in my first application. I'm going to give it like a week, and then I'm going to put in a second application to a different place. But with the application that I put in, I'm basically volunteering my body for manual labor. And in doing so, I am hoping to have a job that will get me out of debt and get me a lot more opportunities in the future. No, he went behind a freaking rock. And he's gone. Lady, you were right there. You could have freaking shot him. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not so much a decision on focusing on that or Twitch. It's more like the job that I'm gonna be doing, if I get it, is gonna be 12-hour shifts, 4 days a week, and it'll basically be four on, 3 off, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. for a month, and then the following month I would switch and I would do 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. 4 on, 3 off. Now, with 1 week each month to basically get like, you know, resetting the schedule. So if I can do that, it will give me the money that I need to get myself out of debt. Is it going to suck? Absolutely. 100%. It is going to be the worst job. Well, I'm going to say second worst job. I still don't think it'll compare to Walmart or, you know, just retail in general. Retail customer service has had a hold on me for a little over 10 years. Actually, longer than that. Closer to 15. 15 years. I've been in retail / customer service type jobs. There's been a couple of times that I did, like, you know, a few months of like an odd job where it was a manual labor job, and honestly, I absolutely loved it. So I'm actually looking forward to this. And see, here's the thing is, honestly, Twitch isn't seeming as promising as it used to be. Because of how political all of these platforms are becoming, and don't get me wrong, I am very political about a lot of things, but when the platforms start basically picking a side and telling you if you start talking about this or this or this, we're basically going to shadow ban you and no one is ever going to find your streams. Well, in order to remain in the affiliated program, which I haven't even achieved yet, you have to have people watching your streams. Since it's already a very competitive platform in general, shadow banning certain ones who say things that the platform doesn't agree with is just going to chase away a lot of people. Which, in my honest opinion, that might be what they're trying to do. They don't want too many people getting paid for their streams because that's more people. Essentially, I don't think it would be considered taking money away from them because, like, it's still, you know, it's use of their platform, but I don't know. All I know is there's a lot of people who have been having a lot of issues with their streams. And there's a lot of people who have been having issues with their content basically getting muted. And it also doesn't help that they started off as a platform that was meant for streaming video games. And now it's video games and podcasts and music and, you know, DIYs. Like, just there's too much going on this app, and it's basically draining the likeness of the app. You know, the positive vibe that the app had. It was a place for gamers to go and find their people, find their community. Now it's just another social media platform, essentially. Especially when you add in that, you know, you can go live on Facebook, you can go live on Instagram, you can go live on TikTok. Like, there's other places that you can go live, and they don't require you to have a certain number of viewers per capita. Like, YouTube will require you to have a certain number of views on your videos. Thank you. Rude. I'm not going to risk it on that one. I'm going to go ahead and return to the housing plot. I'm going to sell a few things. Today should have been a good day because it was my day off. Highlight of my day was I took my dog to Tractor Supply because they have like $10 pet stations where you can go in and give your dog a bath, and they have shampoo and conditioner and, you know, all the other good stuff there for you to use. And afterwards we went to the park and just kind of relaxed by the lake, which he really enjoyed that. He doesn't really get to go to the park that often, so it was nice getting to take him there. Let's do that. And actually, all of y'all need to go there. Okay. But other than that, like, I had planned on getting up super early and doing a lot of that, like, this morning before I hit the hot part of the day. But I was so exhausted last night that I canceled my stream. I came home from work, immediately went to bed. And I was in bed and asleep by midnight. And I didn't wake up until like 10:30. And I was still just so exhausted. All I did was just lay in bed for an extra like 2 hours. And then I was like, okay, I really need to get up. I need to get laundry. I still have clothes. I still have clothes in the dryer. At least they're in the dryer, not in the washer. Wait. Actually, I need to go double check that. They should be in the dryer, but I don't know if they actually are or not. But no, I finally got up. I did all that. And when I got back, I did laundry and stuff like that. But even after I was starting laundry, I was like, I feel so awful today. Like, I just want to go back to bed. And I laid back down and took another like 40-minute nap. But it still didn't really help. Like, I've just not felt it at all this week. Don't you dare. It froze, and that has me concerned. Okay. I mean, I could see Arby's being the highlight of someone's day. Food in general can usually make your day better, so that was not the case with me, because part of the reason I was so tired is because I felt, it's almost like I'm getting sick, but I'm not. Like, I feel sick to my stomach, but I think it's just acid reflux, and that's causing me to feel just super lousy. Because the acid reflux kicks in, and then it causes heartburn, and we are not going to sit here and have you kicking on and off and on and off. No. Otherwood. back to the Elderwood for some more in Essence Farm. Hey, who wants to make a bet on whether or not I can finish this one tonight? I need, let's see, 1,330. What's up, asking for a friend? What exactly are you asking for a friend? Or sorry, not friend, friend. Oh, you're asking how am I? I am doing good. How are you? What are you? Oh, that's right. I still need those. I still want those. But it's so much. There's so much. Like, why? Honestly, if they're literally making the essence a currency, but they've made it to, like, you have to take up all of your bag space to get enough essence to get some of that stuff. One of those things was 7,000 essence. And I'm sorry, 7,000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You need an entire row of nothing but essence in order for it to work. And considering how difficult it is to farm essence, like, I guess that's one of the reasons why, you know, that's one of the things that can make me actually need to stay on here and farm. Not you. Where are you? Where'd it go? Where's the shadow boy? How'd you get up there now? Okay, so you weren't the shadow boy. I know I saw him. I know one of them had shadow. There's quite a bit that's changed. There's definitely quite a bit that's changed. Ha! Got you. That only gave me 5. You've upset me now. I'm done hunting you. My day was okay, for the most part. Highlight of my day was I got to take my dog to Tractor Supply, use their pet wash station, give him a bath. Then we went out to the park, just kind of chilled by the lake. 'Twas a good time. How about yours? How was your day? And Juno, how was your day as well? Yeah, I mean, that's always a day, at least. Today was my day off. I work again tomorrow, and then I have Monday off. Is that what I think it is? Nope, it was not. Okay, that's fine. There's some essence there, but it's only 1. Oh, it was 3. Good. More of y'all should be 3s. You heathens. Ha! Got it. I mean, if I'm being honest, I don't really have a day off because I'm always doing something. Essentially, I have multiple jobs, just only one of them pays right now. And it doesn't even pay me enough. No, none of y'all. I'm thinking what I'm probably gonna have to do is go find... yes. Yeah, owning a business in general means you don't ever really get days off. See, I own a business, but it's still in, like, the earliest stages. It's a game development business, and since right now it's just me, and I also have bills and other stuff going on as well, the development is a very, very slow one. Cafes sound nice, but it takes a lot to run one. It really does. It is a lot more work than what people think it is. Especially if it's a small one. Yep. Yeah, so you've got the hands-on side, so you're basically running all the customer service portions of it, the cooking and everything else, and then they're running all the paperwork. Stop moving. Stop it. I'm gonna be looking for infected. Both equally important and both full of their own challenges. But both also full of their own rewards as well. Me personally, I would find the hands-on portion more rewarding than the paper version, but the rewards on the paper side is when you see the numbers start going in the green and just keep going up. The flip side of that is when you find out just how much your monthly expenses are for the cafe, or your end of year taxes. The rewards on the hands-on side of things is usually a little more immediate and, again, in my opinion, sometimes more rewarding. And that's getting to see the look on the customers' faces. The interesting conversations that you have with the customers. Okay, I need a sacred flower for that one. Okay, thanks, bye. Where did all the infected fishing spots go? Yup. Yup. First 2 years are the... Technically, it's really the first 5 years are your sink or swim era, because the hardest part of the sink or swim era is the first 2 years. That's the years when you're either going to eat a lot of cost and decide just how much you're willing to risk to make it happen. But if it catches off, then, you know, you're already good to go. The following 3 years is still essentially a sink or swim, because you're still in the earlier stages that that it could just all of a sudden collapse. But as long as you have a decent footing under you from the first 2 years, you're generally okay. No! Why was it shooting off over that way? You some bitches! Yup. But it sounds like you guys have put a lot of work into it and, you know, aren't willing to give up that easily if it starts going down, so. And having someone who's, like, in it 100% with you is also something that definitely helps. I'm in a place where I don't have anyone that I trust to go even 50-50 in on my company, just because game development firms, you can often find people that they may start off having similar ideas, but then eventually they'll have different ideas on where they want the company to go. And if it's a 50-50, it's a fight. It's a fight. Now, if I could find someone who 100% was on board with my long-term goals for this company, that would be phenomenal. Chances of that happening and staying... Chances of it happening are decent because, you know, people like the sound of it right off the bat, but then they realize how much work is it's gonna take to make shit happen, and that's when they're like, maybe we should do this instead because it'll be slightly less work and slightly more, you know, immediate profit. They look at the short-term gains, and I'm looking at longevity. I'm also looking for where are all of the corrupted things. I did there's no infected fishing spots. There's no all of the Ogapoos are gone. Yeah, the first 2 years is also where you find out like what aspects you really excel in. Like, you know, it could have gone either way. It could have gone with you doing the paper side of things and her doing the hands-on things. But it wound up being it wound up probably seeming more like you were the better choice, better option for the hands-on stuff. Huzzah! Oh, I got a wave back. Let's go. And 48 infected essence off of that one. Let's go! Wait. What is even up here? What are you? Why? But why? Why did it give me that? I'm so confused. Now I have to ask the difficult questions. So, first of all, what's the name of your cafe? Also, where are you located? Because if I'm ever in the area, I will want to stop by and support your business. I am 100% okay with shameless advertising. There's another wave back, but not infected. No infected fishing spot. Bruh. What is going on here? There's fishing spots there, but none of them are infected. No infected spots there. I need infections! Give me your essence. Yeah, you gave me your heart, now I'm here for your soul. Huzzah. Got that little bastard. I had a mosquito that landed on my computer screen. There's another one. Where'd you go? Where did you go, you little shit? I saw you up here. fuck out of my room. You know what? Let's start off by doing that. Don't want to spray over here because I don't want to spray my electronics, but yeah. I don't know where the Skeeter went, but as soon as I see him again, he's mine. Wahaha! Stuck in a glitch. Give me that. I don't know if it'll let me or not from there. There we go.
Nice.
There's only 5 infected essence, but I'll take it.
Much in need of a be your idol.
Thank you. I'm slightly obsessed with these songs right now. So and that one shouldn't be the one that's stuck in my head, but right now it is. It's not even the one that I like the most. Okay, so I have to ask, who here has seen K-pop Demon Hunters yet? No, no, anything but that one. Someone did a what song are you based on your zodiac? And mine was Soda Pop, and I was like, no. Despite the fact that I want to get a crew together again and I want to do that dance. Like, I'm seeing so many TikTok videos and like Instagram shorts and everything else of groups just moshing Not moshing. Oh god, what? Now I can't remember what the correct verbiage is. No, it's not mock. Oh my god, what is it called? Like where you all agree to meet up someplace and like just randomly have them play that song and then you all start dancing to it. Like the whole thing is planned out. Anywho, y'all know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I've seen so many things of people doing those. Oh, and considering those two things right there are officially the new Rickroll. Because there was a group that they dressed up in their demon form. And they do, like, they walked out and they did the whole, like, entrance just like they were fixing to do my, Your Idol. And it even did, like, the beginning of the music. And then right when they were fixing to start, they went, "My little soda pop." And everyone was like, did I just get rickrolled by the Saja Boys? Like, are the Saja Boys the new Rickroll? Because that's not okay. Cause you know I'm preaching to the choir. Can I get the mic a little higher? Tell me your desires. I can feel it, you're a lion. Don't admit you can't look away. Don't you know I'm here to save you? Rude. Ooh, what do we have over here? Oh, it's just another lotus. Lotuses seem like they're more common now than they were. Now, only the freaking elderflower and the ancient flowers were. And I also have to say, to this day, I cannot listen to, oh my god. I was literally just listening to it, and now I'm spacing it. Why? Brain go brrr. What it sounds like. I cannot listen to what it sounds like without like tearing up just a little bit because it hits so hard and so heavy and so close to home. Into a million pieces. I can't go back, but now I'm seeing all the beauty through the broken glass. These scars are part of me, darkness and harmony. My voice without the lines, this is what it sounds like. Why did I cover up the color stuck inside my head? I should've let the jagged edges meet the light instead. Show me what's underneath, so I'll find your harmony. The song we couldn't write, this is what it sounds like. Actually, now I'm curious. Did you know that I was on Netflix? I'll take that as a no. Yes, so, you seemed a little surprised by the fact that I could sing. If you're on Netflix, go find a show called Sing On. And I believe it's episode 5 is the Rock Knight. I can't remember what the official episode was called. Sing On episode list. Now you have to make sure that you find the right one. Yes. Yeah, it's episode 5, the Rock episode. There's 2 different sing-ons. There was one that was, I guess, like, it was either like a Spanish version or a European version. And then there's an American version. I was in the American version. And one of the people that sang against me on that one, you will actually recognize if you've watched The Voice. Because after we were on that show together, he went on to be part of Team Buble on The Voice. I auditioned for The Voice as well, but my computer wasn't up to par with where it is now, and my recordings were absolute doo-doo. Absolute dog garbage. It's another one that I've considered doing again, like trying to go for it again, but it's also another one that, again, isn't nearly what it used to be. Haha! I got the one that I needed. Those other 2 can suck it. Well, that was awkward. I highly doubt that that's gonna happen. Like I was saying, Twitch is kind of hitting a point where, like, there for a little while, I actually was thinking about quitting Twitch altogether and switching over to just streaming on YouTube, because they are also making it to where if you get affiliated, you're basically not allowed to stream on any other platform. Like, there was a big time streamer that he was multi-streaming, and someone on on YouTube sent him something, you know, sent him like the equivalent of the bits on here, and he gave them a shout out and said thank you for, you know, thanks for the bits, thanks for the coins. And the next day he got an email that he had been kicked out of the affiliate program. This little shit is smart. He was buzzing around my screen while I was busy, and as soon as I picked up the fly swatter, he disappeared. Because I guess they're trying to see it as like a breach of contracts, you know, a no compete clause, because now that they are doing music and games and DIYs and just chatting, you know, all this other stuff, they're essentially competing with YouTube. Which it originally it wasn't like that, because of the fact YouTube was where you would go post your videos. Once YouTube started doing YouTube Live as well, it basically became two competing platforms. And so the way that they see it is, if you are affiliated with them, you are basically under contract that you will not give any kind of, you know, marketing or anything. Like, you could still stream on, you know, other platforms, but you are not allowed to get, like, talk about them or anything else. Otherwise, you'll essentially be kicked out of the affiliated program and have your streams basically knocked down to the bottom so that no one finds them. Shadow banning. They just adjust the ranking so that nobody finds your stuff. Now, I don't know if that's actually the reason why. That's me trying to make sense of it, and that's what makes the most sense to me as to why they would do it. From a business standpoint. Now, it could also literally just be that they're extremely petty and are upset that, you know, anybody else could be getting their viewers. I mean, shadow banning honestly isn't the worst thing that they could do. Going too far would be to basically just ban your account altogether because, you know, breach of contract. And if they really did add in a breach of contract or a no competing clause, they would be in their full rights to do that. But they would have to put it in writing. And basically, when you get into the affiliated program, you would have to sign a contract stating that you would not compete. Otherwise, it's literally just them being petty. Because at this point, I haven't seen anything in writing anywhere that is a no-compete clause. Okay, put you there, put you there, put you there. I felt that. I was a ghost, I was alone. There was she, there was he. Given a throne, I didn't know how to believe I was the king that I meant to be. I lived too large, tried to play both parts. I couldn't find my own place. Call the problem child, 'cause I got too wild. Now that's how I'm getting paid. I'm gonna see you on stage. I'm done hiding, no, shining like I'm born to be. We've dreaming hard, we've come so far. Now I believe we're going up, up, up. Now we're blowing. Honestly, saddest part is for the longest time I was like, I'm not watching this because it's already too mainstream. Like, as soon as they were like, by the way, this show has just come out and two of the songs has already knocked all of the like live, K-pop bands off of the charts. And it just knocked all of these other bands off, all of these other songs off the charts. It's now the #1 on the on the 100 Billboard. And I'm just like, but why? This motherfucker just went around scaring all of them. Never mind. Let's just scare him right next to the freaking pond. Yeah, Soulja Boy's beating BTS, which, not gonna lie, like, okay, your idol does go hard as hell. But then immediately after that, Golden, basically being the Golden album, I was just like, okay, now we going a little too far with this. Like, 2 of the songs beating BTS and like 3 other K-pop bands out and taking the #1 spot for like 2 weeks? Really? But after I started seeing more and more stuff on TikTok and I started actually hearing the lyrics and everything else, I was like, okay, I feel like I need to watch this now. And now I'm just like, okay, I know that they said that K-pop Demon Hunters was supposed to be like a children's movie, but honestly, it's dark. It is really dark. I guess maybe it's only dark if you actually like understand the connotations that are happening. But there are certain parts that are literally just point blank said to you that are dark. Like Gino's backstory. Now that being said, freaking right? Now that being said, I, along with everyone else, am stoked because they have already given the green light for K-pop Demon Hunters 2. There's a sequel that is coming, and the original writer and the original artist, or the original creator, she has come out and said Gino will be returning in the second one. Now, how that's going to happen, I have no idea. I assume it would have something to do with the fact that he gave his soul over to Remy. And she's going to find a way to bring him back. But on that same note, if they do that, those two had better become a power couple. Like, I swear to God. They need to be a power couple, and, oh God. Which two was it? I literally just saw a deal. I don't remember if I shared it or not, but why? Thank you. Okay. It's oh my God, why can't I remember her name? The one with the throwing knives. Short black hair. The one who was living two lives. Or I think her verse, someone pointed out that her verse was probably about her parents getting divorced, and with her backstory that she lived in America, I'm wondering if she is Korean American, and one of her parents moved back to Korea, the other one moved to America, and so that's where her whole like trying to live both sides thing came in. But someone made a deal about her and Mystery, and I was like, okay, I need this to be a thing now. And I was like, my exact comment was, I'm gonna need these to become canon in the next one. Like, the Saja Boys had such a great time being a boy band that they decide to just come back and stay on Earth and actually start doing collaborative concerts and stuff like that with Huntrix. Like, that needs to be in the second one. Also, we should probably go ahead and start getting excited for K-pop Demon Hunter collaborations with like all of our favorite games and stuff like that. I will give some developers a heads up if y'all are, you know, bold enough to listen to a small streamer like me. Especially for the developers behind Dead by Daylight. If you put the Saja Boys in as a killer in Dead by Daylight, I will return to it. I will come back to Dead by Daylight just to have the Saja Boys as a killer. Other than that, with them being Korean, I can automatically see the potential for a gacha game. I know majority of the gacha games are like Japanese, but I could very easily see the potential for collaborating for a gacha game. Or collaborating with one of the gacha games that's already out. Well, hi. I could legit, like, okay, can you imagine if they did, if Withering Waves did something where you got, like, the Huntrix characters, even just as like, legacy skins or something like that? I would be screaming. Now, granted, with their style and like their art style and everything else, it actually would almost make more sense for ZZZ to do a collab with them. But either way, I would still, I would absolutely lose my mind if either of those happened, and I would spend entirely too much money. I would spend money that I do not have in order to secure them and make them mine. Also, yes. Hello, Richard. I wasn't sure if you were still in here or if you had fallen asleep again. Let's do that. Actually, let's do that. Do you not work in the morning? Hold on. I'm confused now. Tomorrow's the 27th. Nope, you're off. Okay, that explains why. Oh, and I don't go until 4. Bet. I don't go until 4. I'm so down. I get an extra hour before I have to go in. And it also means it's my short day. I am so okay with that. it didn't. For whatever reason, it doesn't. If they hit the water, it doesn't let me get them. Rip. Huzzah! I'm gonna just chill out here for a second. Let him run away. Huzzah! Yoink. 17 more essence. Where am I at? 672. I'm about to have to go back to work or go back home just so that I can sell all of this stuff that I have. And I need to make some more arrows. You little shit. You little fucker. I'm wondering if it has something to do with using the magic arrows, because it's every time I use the magic arrows I think. And good, because if you had seen it and didn't think it was amazing, I might have to just like ban you from my streams. I'm confused. Just kidding, by the way. I would never be so brash. So brazen. I am so confused right now. It's literally in... It's apparently in that. Oh, also, Richard, I was thinking about it earlier. Actually, it was like a couple days ago that I thought about it. But the last time that I was playing Zenless Zone Zero, remember how I told you that, like, we all, me and the girls on overnights do, like, the list for everyone at work? I started considering some for Zenless Zone Zero. Easiest one was Gary. He is Pan Yinhu. No. The only reason I said Pan instead of Ben is because
the hat, like he wears the walk as a hat, and look at the hat that Gary comes in with, like, majority of the time. Also, the fact that I could see Gary being a cooking monk long before I could ever see him in construction. I need to go this way. Ooh. Oh, 100%. 100%. See, I can do Elderwood arrows. I can do flare arrows. I could see, I can almost see Angel being like Alexandria. Because, mainly because of what she says when you use her special skill. Like, she just all of a sudden brings in an orb of lightning, is like, please, fall into despair. I'm now curious about this. I could see that. Despite the height difference, I could easily see Anne as Jufufu. Like, she gives Jufufu vibes. Wait, no. Okay, no. Angel would be Lucy. Angel would 100% be Lucy. Honestly, she really is. People don't give her enough credit. She can be really smart. She doesn't like to apply herself there, which, to be fair, can you blame her?
Lucy is also very vindictive and thinks that majority of her problems could be solved with a baseball bat and her exploding pigs. She's also literally just waiting for the right moment to smack Caesar upside the head and take control of Caledon. Yeah. Yeah, no, I would pay good money to see anybody try to take something from Caesar. Especially considering her ability is basically just to be like, oh, you're trying to attack me? Nope. Let me just bounce that right back at you. Well, now. I mean, fair. I can't really argue with that one. I was gonna say I was either Astra Yao or Anton. Trying to think. Okay, who is someone? Cause I'm blanking this one right now. Who's someone who literally just loves to hear themselves talk? Who's a character that just straight up just they love to hear themselves talk? I have tons of quests. Holy shit. Also, I was trying to be a little bit nicer than that, but
Want to make out in my mom's office?
oy vey.
Look sharp out there, detective.
Wouldn't she have to have a boyfriend for that?
My heart's fluttering like a bluebird. I can't wait for you to come back. We should get matching tattoos.
Oh,
I'll
never
miss
mind.
scheming with you.
Alright, Zeki, what do you want?
You're growing on me, pal.
No. But then again, she was too busy trying to avoid someone else in order to talk to me about things. And I was busy trying to get shit done.
Yeah.
I... Hey, you know what? Honestly...
Thanks for the visit, pal.
Slim pickings for people for her, so...
Wait, you don't mind people seeing us together? Ugh. You always make me feel less terrible.
Yeah. Well, for one, the guys that are into her basically want to... They're hoping that they can use her for something.
For one more.
And it doesn't... It really doesn't help that,
You're always so helpful.
that she is very easily manipulated. She really is.
You're not aware of the sway you have over me. God.
Yeah.
My heart breaks. When Miss me? Thanks for putting up with me.
day's so much better now that you're here. Talking to you makes the day sweet.
Oy vey.
Want to make out in my mom's office? Yeah. Let's go.
Very nice.
If someone breaks into my room, I hope it's you.
Giggity.
Got any new goods for me? I love our chat.
Oy vey. Alright. Wait, does this mean I'm finally gonna meet Zed? That would actually be awesome. Oh, wow. Jesus. 94.9% crit? That's insane. Alrighty. Scary puppets. That's great. I still don't have either of them, but I'm going to try and get Frolova. I want her. Especially after actually getting to play as her in the story. Like, I absolutely love her playstyle. I'm still a little iffy on her ults. That takes some getting used to. But oh, it's over at the docks. Okay. Well, in that case, got some more. Right there. Okay. Oh, so you can switch people while she... Is it one of those where, similar to like, Shakana's, that, like, if you pop it and then switch to somebody else, it basically just, like, it stays on the field and just kind of autos? Goes into auto mode? Okay, so yeah. It's kind of what I was thinking when you said that. Hecate basically just goes into, like, auto mode and continues to do her thing and attack. Meanwhile, you can start focusing with your other person. Huzzah! Yeah. Womp womp. Womp womp. No cares about you. No fishy fishy. Whee! No cares about y'all over here. Nothing. Nothing over here. Hi there. You! I don't know how difficult this is going to be to get to. Not at all. Let's go. Wait. Okay, we're good. Aw, only 8. I got my catch of the week. So there's that. Got my catch of the week. I got the hunts of the week. Chop 5 magical trees. Need big game hunter. Hunt 5 magical creatures. Meh. Screw you guys. I'm going home. You rowdy bastards. Whee! I still can't get over how those things run. Makes me laugh every time. Wow. Oh, they catching bugs. Okay. It's like, what the fuck is that? They catching bugs. The Elderwood is screaming at us. Ooh. Elderflower E8. Ooh. Didn't mean to do that. Ooh. That felt good. Alright, I've already been all over here. And it wasn't over here, so... go over here. Let's go this way. Y'all little bastards gonna learn to quit landing on me. I swear. I swear by the hair on my chinny chin chin. Wait. You go up this way. That. There's those up there. I still haven't found the second loot pile. And that's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, this is the only place that I haven't checked yet. It's got to be over here. War Torn Banner. Lame. I haven't done that one yet. But not yet. You. Alright, man. Have a good night. Talk to you tomorrow, more than likely. At the very least, whenever you come in to get your refill. Adios, man. That's all of that. Alrighty, guys. Well, I'm gonna go for another like 15-ish minutes. And then I think that's where I'm going to call it. Got him. I want to see if, hopefully, I can snag enough essence to finish this off. almost there. But it still seems like I have a very long way to go. There's another lotus. Like I said, the Elderwood Lotus seems like it is much more apparent than it used to be. I'm mainly looking for the infected fishing zones, because those are my better bet right now. Oh, no, you're not infected. That was just the way that the grass looked behind you. Lame. That one's infected. That one's infected. Boom. Let's go. It's only 9, but I'll take it. Let's go. Oh, oh, oh. It's like something's biting me. No, that's not a mosquito bite. That one is, I think. Pretty sure that one was. That's why it itched so freaking bad. I found a really good, like, all-natural repellent. It is working for the most part, but there's still a few stragglers that haven't skedaddled yet. And I see one of them on my wall. I don't know if I'm pulling up to get him or not.
Archie, you little shit. Oh, double whammy. I hit him with the fly swatter, and he fell onto a sticky trap. So even if he's still alive, he's done. And that little bastard was a flying ant. All right. Well, you know what? If I'm unable to secure the 3,500 tonight, it just gives us something even better to look forward to tomorrow. God damn it! Him phasing through the freaking hill does not help anything. That's some bullshit. And he was one arrow away. One flippin' arrow away. Little bastard. No. No. I'm done hiding, now I'm shining like I'm supposed to be. We dreaming, are we come so far now? I believe. Excuse you, what the fuck was that? You're flying! He's flying, Mr. Garrison! Dooby-dooby-doo.
Key. How dare. How dare. I really hope they give us a easier and faster way to farm these things, cause this is getting ridiculous. No! That's evil. That was evil. Pinche tu madre. Hi. Hi. No. 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 Bitch. Thank you. Bitch. I'm a catching frenzy. Yay. What do we got over here? Ooh. Okay. Bet. Here together we're going, gonna be golden. Boys, gonna be golden. Boom, let's go. Let's go. 10 infected essence. I'm at 2985. I'm gonna start making my way back to the central stables. Let's see if I can't grab a few more on the way there. think did that literally just put me? There it is. I have 3 full stacks of them. And it's $29.97. So that's where I'm going to call this for tonight. I think I can actually just go home. Now, I'll need y'all to help me remember tomorrow that I need to... I'm going to need to sell all my stuff. I may go ahead and sell it now. Gotta hand it to you, pal. You really realize they were this time, possibly literally. The kittens are doing better now thanks to the medicine. Though I have to confess, he may have also used the steel for a couple of personal ventures. For example, there may or may not be a statue of him commissioned for the city square in order of the Duchess. Oh, God. Wait, no. Scratch that. I need to keep those. I'm gonna go ahead and sell it like that. Wait. Can't I potentially get a pearl out for that? I can, but I didn't. That's okay. I have all of these that I need to get rid of. Alright, guys. Well, that's where I'm going to call it for tonight. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you again tonight, since it's in the AM here now. We will see you guys again when I get home from work. And we will continue our tirade towards the infected essence. We should be able to secure it this next go round. So bear with me, guys. We'll finish it up tonight. We'll see you then. Until then, have a wonderful end to your weekend. And we'll see you soon.